And welcome back, once again, to Off. And we have had a new member join the party, Alpha and Omega. Both over my shoulders, forming a new wing. I'm really starting to get into this game, and you guys have given me some helpful advice, especially regarding the combat. So, can't wait to put that into practice. But for now, we need to continue navigating this topsy-turvy town. Okay, Judge seems to be saying the same things. So we need to have a look where we can. Okay, you denote right here, where hopefully we'll be able to get a bridge soon. So what happens if we exit from this side of the library? The shop. What you looking at, bud? The mall is full of specters. It's terribly frightening. Well, I happen to be the expert on this. Oh, hey, a shopkeep. Do you have any new weapons for us? Buenos dias, dear Chris. What better place to shop than a shopping mall? Hey, are you, like, licensed to be here? Let's see what you've got. A fortune ticket recovers a large amount of HP, but it's very expensive. Joker, surprisingly not expensive. Moloch's meat, which can cure poison. We do have a better bat, and an even better bat! Okay, buy it, and we'll equip it. Now, loyal symbol, that's for Alpha or Omega. It actually does more for Omega. Aura of Fear. Alright, let's get you, because you don't have anything defensive equipped. So let's buy you that Aura of Fear. Omega will equip it. The David Tunic. Might as well, right? Let's see what else is down there. Color of Sadness is defensive and can go to anyone. Alright, the prices have gone up. But we need it on everyone. And all our money is gone. Alright, we can get this as well. So there's different slots, it seems. Look, what else are we spending our money on? If we can do it, we should. And we are pretty substantially better now. We can also make both of you tougher in a fight. And that's literally all our money gone, or close to it. But, you know, worth. We actually make a lot more in fights now. Maybe it really is just that we need to start farming. We can sell our old stuff, but there's not much point. Like, it's worth so little that it'll do us better if we do have to use them at some point. Health points and competence points completely restored. Let's definitely make a new slot there, because we may want to roll that back. This is probably the most I've ever had to engage with the actual, like, mechanics. What was the next thing I wanted to do? Oh, right. Right. We have something that can give more health, and I've just kind of been holding on to it all this time. I could just give it to the lower one. Yep, you've healed, or forever. And that'll always ensure that at least one of you is in the fight. I assume you have the same abilities? Oh wait, can we look at the things on the wall? Special promo. Buy 2 pounds of offal, get 1 pound free. This is an ad for bottles of smoke. This is an ad for plastic treasure chests. Metal tables. Raw meat. And baseball bats. Oh. Well, we did just pick ourselves up a new one. Buy 50 liters of blue paint, get the 51st free. What a deal! I didn't even need 51, but I did need 50, and that sweetened it. This is an ad for metal floors. Please pardon our decay and disorder. I need that sign for my front door. Welcome to the Gomez Galleria. May nothing quench your frenetic thirst for consumerism. So, according to this, we can summon a duck once we get in here. I'm guessing somebody will open that for us once we've cleared the place. This is an ad for meat. Handled carefully by the employees of Zone 1, our meat is preservative-free guaranteed. This is an ad for protective metal railings. Come on, ghosts, I know you're out here. Oh my god. Alright. Well, let's get started then. You guys look big and dangerous. We're gonna use a competence. Run with dementia. Smoke attack. Effective against most burns. You guys aren't that, right? Let's do run with courage. And we'll do it against you with the bar. Look at the size of that hit! Where was that when we needed it? Okay, you can use a converted string and attack this guy. That's a big hit. It's not quite enough. Omega, you're gonna do... Oh no, you have different things. Here's lethargic / mutinous. And special attack with random impact. Optimized blur. Okay, hit him. A good hit, a very good hit by our standards, but not quite enough. Now, what you guys had said is that there's pretty much no reason to not use a competence when you have the option to do so. So let's hit him. He's dead, that's good. You can converted string you. You've still got to build up. And then you can optimize blur. That guy doesn't even cost that much. That did substantially less. It was still a good hit. But that was a big hit from... Oh no! We're turning on each other. Okay, well, converted string him again. Hopefully we get some money. They all gained XP, we got some cash, and some silver flesh. Oh boy. Your neckties are made from a plastic-based synthetic fabric with a registered designation of origin. That is factual. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go back and heal. Good golly heck, did they put up a fight. But we did too. I mean, I'm thinking Dadan would have been no problem if we had the abilities we have now. Poison really came through for us in the end. Our plastic chairs are specially designed without any dangerous edges. You joke, but I've experienced chairs with exactly that. 2 luck tickets have been found, and I'm determined not to use them. Special offer on bottles of smoke. Get 7 for the price of 6. This is an ad for meat home deliveries. Great. Heavy again, guys. I don't know how the one in the back hits. And for all I know, we were absolutely right to hit him first. Goodbye. Alpha. Given the health that we saw, expected bracket might actually be really good for you guys. Now, let's use optimized blur on this dude. Look at that. I mean, just how random is the range? That only did 10 damage on you. It was doing 23 on Dadan. Well, let's do another run with courage on you, because once you start, you gotta commit. There we go. Now you have less damage coming in. Converted string, hit him. And Omega, optimized blur him. That we did much better. The freshest air comes from our bottles of smoke. I've truly got no idea where I am. But I did... See, here's the thing. I saw an open chest down there. And I don't remember if I was the one to open it. Yeah, no. I believe it's looping. A fortune ticket has been found. Here you guys go again. Right, can we flee this? There we go. Yeah, this is absolutely 100% looping. Unless we get to here. Special discount on wave machines. Wow, this place has everything. Completely restored. Put it in block 5. I don't have the vocabulary to talk about it, and I know people are upset with the change, but I really like the music in this. Like, it really just feels like just a step beyond I'm vibing in a lounge somewhere. It's got just a little bit more emotion to it than that. Huh, there's store mannequins. The Gomez Galleria offers a wide variety of plastic and metal boxes. Galleria, huh? Is life getting you down? Take a walk in the park. I like how park is capitalized. It's a commercial product. Gomez Luck tickets are manufactured and tested by specialists. You know, it makes sense, but to think of them as an actual product is kind of strange. Feeling depressed? Try Modestia. Can I go in there? Or am I just back where I began? Yep. I really like how this game has, like, quirks of navigation. Let's use wide angle. I want to see what you're about, and somebody said that it can actually reveal a health bar. Marine mammal of the order Cetacea. Okay, well, we learned that you're a whale. Beast type. Resists meat. Weak to plastic. What do you mean, weak to plastic? And also, what health bar? Alright, well, maybe we'll see in a second. Alpha, just do a... Oh, there's your health bar, under the UI. Alright, hit him, bud. I don't like that we can't see it all the time. Omega, do an optimized blur. That's doing decently, actually. As for the batter, you know how it is, run with courage. He's fully charged, though. We're gonna see what kind of absolute devastation this thing can unleash. That was not devastation on our part. Oh my god, you one-shot it! You're just in the mall? What? Okay, well, now's where we're gonna find out if things die for good. I don't know if we can kill this thing. Good hits, but now... Okay. You take a long time to charge, you need to be alpha striked, and we just don't have the damage. Omega did not gain any XP. But Omega is still there. Hello, cat. I don't much feel like going back for you right now. Oh, there's something more here. Sunday. And a Monday. Well, that's 2 out of 7. Can't look at that poster. Nor can I come through here at all. Okay, we need to get back. I really don't feel like it right now, I'll be honest. Oh, but you're both there, but one of you only has 1 HP. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna die all over again. Yep. Right. You. Kill you. Batter, you're going to absolutely demolish this guy. That thing showed up and one-shot one of my guys. Could have one-shot just about any one of us. So that's going back to here. You're back. Okay, so it's not permadeath, which is good. How about we flee? And if you don't, we reload. This is a game that really invites save scumming, I think. And that's one of the big problems I have with this is, in a lot of ways, combat is just kind of a nuisance. Like, the boss fights at least have a reason to be there, but so often it's just like, okay, now we're doing this. Hey, look at that. Alpha healed. Alpha can now use requisite bracket. Where am I going? Like, how am I getting to this cat? You're just kind of walking parallel to me. But I see no entrance anywhere. I'm just aware of your presence through the walls, like a dream. Oh my god. I don't care. Requisite bracket, special attack inflicting lethargic. So I guess that maybe stops you guys from charging up? Not enough, apparently. Alright, run with courage, kill him. Wait. Down left, oh my god. Down left and into here. Like, at a certain point, what am I supposed to comment on? It is just doing stuff with numbers so your numbers can do more numbers. Here we are. I'm lost, and probably about to be a fight. I could build a fire with these boxes to ward off the ghosts. Maybe not? But that's too dangerous. Was this all that's here? Okay, I guess we're back out and looking again. Well, we've made it up and around. Sort of. Over to here. There we are, this better be the end. Remarkable. Wouldn't you agree that this advertisement's effectiveness shakes the very foundations of consumer marketing? Yeah, man, it really makes me want Fancy Feast. For silkier fur, try pate from the meat fountains of Alma. Ah, so you do know how to read. You know, your compliments have gotten more and more backhanded as time has gone on. In any case, I'm glad to have found you. Perhaps you can help illuminate the mystery fate has placed before me. It happens that my brother, who has a particular affinity for the cooler colors of the spectrum, has been living in this zone for many years. Met, spoke, beat his head in with a baseball bat. He thinks he's king of the ghosts now. Unfortunately, I have not yet succeeded in making our paths cross. Of course, I betook myself to the rooftop of the central library where he makes his home. But I found the door closed to me, even after hours of intense meowing, of scratching without end. If you tried tearing up the carpet at the threshold, that usually works, if all else fails. Therefore, if at the bend of some corridor you happen to come across Valerie, please give him my best regards. That is my request. Okay. You know, I really do love the character portrait of the batter. I mean, maybe it's just me misinterpreting lines, but he always looks just slightly concerned. Here we are, and we have a path back. We can call Pedalo. I bet it's gone to the water's edge. Okay, well, we came out of that in one piece. None of our buffs mattered, because everything just hits like a truck now. Can we say that we've purified this place now? No, the zones probably get purified one at a time. This is this. Ooh. You live in Bismarck? It's strange that you're not wearing a tie. Oh, don't worry, the miners wear ties as well. So, my lack of attire would be strange anywhere. I'm here to free you from ghosts. These barriers prevent people from falling into the plastic. They're even made of rubber, so you don't hurt yourself. That's good. Man, now that you've explained how this works, I can't help but see this, well, water, and it's just an ocean of constantly moving and crinkling plastic bags. The residential area is for residents only. Imagine the panic if intruders ever sneaked into our homes. Okay, I got it, you're in an HOA. We don't really need to save, but we might as well. Yeah, navigation is actually really easy here. All you need to do is keep in mind the different appearances of the signs, and always exit through the bottom. This, however, is not the one we need. This is. There we go. No, you can. Well, actually, I'm glad you didn't, because now I can get in this thing, and we can wander around the sea, except this just happened. Hey, guys. What happens if we try to go even further? Occasionally, you'll just stop moving, so I'll take that as the map looping. Never mind, there is more. And a chest. A Minwu tunic has been found. What does that do? Probably a defensive item. Defensive equipment 2 for the batter. I probably don't need it, right? Let's find out what it'll do. We see everything in differentials anyway, so it's fine. Nicholas tunic. That'll up us by a lot, wow. Okay, yeah, put that thing on. Perfect, perfect. Okay, everything's good. And we immediately find our way back. Okay, this is an oddly cheerful song. Although I must admit, looking at these banners, I would be pretty cheerful about it. It seems like a bunch of happy ghosts. I found a fortune ticket, but at what cost? We popped that balloon! That was the greeting! The wait from here is only 74 minutes. Well, it's right now with a bat. 39 minutes. What a terribly frightening place. Fortunately, there aren't any phantoms around here. Oh, I'll be the judge of that. The roller coaster. Complete safety for the whole family. Perhaps the room that lies beyond this door will cease to exist the moment I cross the threshold. And then I'll fall endlessly into an abyss that doesn't even really exist itself. What a terribly frightening thought. When in doubt, stay where you are. This soundtrack is amazing. There's vocals now. And look, I've started to pick up on the themes, right? It's pretty clear. And it's all about dissatisfaction, I guess, of the paralyzing fear of doing anything to get anywhere in life. Everything is bubble wrapped and safe, but all of these people are nonetheless incredibly stressed with their responsibilities and unhappy with where they are. Choosing between 3 attractions is too much for me to deal with. Excellent case in point. Their tasks are absolutely absurd. It's not really quite clear what they're accomplishing. But they are absolutely dedicated to making sure they get accomplished. This is the boss's office. I cannot let you enter. Unless you know him personally? But without proof I couldn't. I might get in trouble. Okay, bud. Well, I can call Pedalo anyway. I can at least go down the river, but that's not what I'm looking for right now. Oh, there's a bunch of you. I really want this seat, so I'm just waiting for him to be done. Well, hey, you're the only go-getter we've encountered. I feel like I'm going to vomit. That wouldn't be very careful of me. Try the next seat. Maybe the ergonomics are different. This seems too daredevilish of me. I'd rather look out there. Are you telling me that this is the roller coaster? It's less scary this way. I'm afraid to get off while it's running. This is the way to the old roller coaster. It closed down before it was even finished. Oh my. Does that one maybe have a slight angle to the floor? Delightfully absurd. Putting water inside a room is a really crazy concept. You can definitely tell that we're in an amusement park. No, it should be like the amusement park from Final Destination. Which I guess to you would be like, I don't know, a slightly steep staircase. Welcome. Step right up, play the balloon game. If you win, you get the grand prize. But if you lose, you might be sad, so, be careful. Play the balloon game? Of course. Okay, here are the rules. It's easy. When it's your turn, you can choose to pop 1, 2, or 3 balloons. When it's my turn, I'll do the same. The one who pops the last balloon loses the game. Do you understand? Yes? I could just say I'm done playing right there. I'll go first. Okay, it's my turn. Let's pop 3. Your turn. Okay, now. If I pop 3 right now, you can just pop 1 and win. If I pop 2... Yeah, that was actually lost from the start. So if I go 2, now you do 1. Now, we can think a couple steps ahead with this. If I pop 3, you can at most pop 3. There will be at least 2 left. So, pop 3. 1. I can now pop 3 and win. I've lost. No, that's impossible. That's impossible. I've been cheating this whole time. You cheated. You want to hurt me. That was pretty brilliant. Okay. God. Alright, smack him. Smack that sheep. Okay, now you. You're gonna make him lethargic. Oh, he's really lethargic now that he's dead. We got a necktie. The grand prize was a necktie? Wow, these guys are freaking out. I've never seen them so animated. Literally, not nearly so animated or at all. Specters in the park! Panic! Oh, you're freaking out about that. I thought you were really happy for me. Oh, I'm too scared. Much, much too scared. I can't get over this wall! The specters are gonna eat me! Well, you're gonna fall into a tomb of plastic if you go over it. I knew we should have closed this place. It's much too dangerous. Much, much too dangerous. Relax, dude. It was one specter. And he was a cheater. So are you gonna thank me or what? You guys are fine with this. So I guess that means the other guy won't be out of the way of boss's office, huh? Well, you can go either way. The cruise starts at the other end. Okay, are we following the rules? Two pieces of silver flesh have been found. Every once in a while, it just pushes me forward. Nope, come on, what are you doing? A fortune ticket. We've got a bunch of these now. So when I hit these things, we're kind of pushed along the current. Nope. Ah. No. Oh, my God. Alright, well, we're stuck now. Yeah, I guess if you're going to do a top-down game like this, you might as well have the movement be interesting. Lever preventing access to the roller coaster. Please leave it activated. Well then, why is it a lever? I'm going to find out those guys got massacred by specters, aren't I? You can also allow this to take us back. These underwater motors guide the pedalo. Okay, well I didn't see that before. But there's... No, what are we doing? There's more for us to do here. Such a weird mechanic, but it's cool. No, all the way back up again. Yeah, I don't see a way to do that. Nope. Stop moving. Stop moving. There's no way... That is so annoying. So wait, so is it just trial and error to figure out how to get back there? Well, we're down here now. Inspiration. What's in inspiration? A nice black necktie for use in Bismarck. Offensive item usable in combat does plastic damage. That's useful for if we encounter a whale. What am I talking about? Monday protects us from critical hits, and Sunday protects from confusion, madness, and furious. Anybody in here panicking? Well, I guess not. Not even about the fact that the roller coaster is open. Isn't this so dangerous? I have to climb up to ride the roller coaster. No kidding, that is pretty dangerous, actually. Who are you? I thought the roller coaster was closed down. And yet you're still here manning the counter. Well, everyone who rides it gets a souvenir photo. Okay, I'll stop by with you on my way out. Didn't you say it was never finished? Ooh. Stairway to Heaven. It's a statue of Zachary. Push? I don't see why not. Can't push it down there. Ride the roller coaster? Sure? Could I have pushed you onto the cart? Whoa! Ah. Hey, he kept his word. We did get our picture taken. Here's your photo. A photo of you has been found. Memories of the park. That was oddly adorable, but maybe I can show you the necktie. No, I guess I can't show you anything that I've got. Wait, what if we try pushing you on with us? There we go. Will that do something to the ride? Well, now we can't get on. Oh, we can still push. We can still push. I assume this couldn't work before, because I actually couldn't tell that there was a cart on the track. So I thought it was just a wall, but here we go. Wait, will it take our picture too? Oh, will I get another one? Did I miss the chance to have both of us? We got an achievement for it. We're not really friends. Take a picture with Zachary on the roller coaster. Here's your photo. Wow, you're really lucky. You rode it with the boss. The boss? He runs this place? That's not surprising. It looks like I was a little bit more distracted this time around. But wait, the boss. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. If this is actually the solution to this... Come on. Is that a photo of the boss? And you're right next to him? On a roller coaster? But that's terribly dangerous. Well, at any rate, you're a friend of the boss, so you may enter. Are you serious? Okay, so to review, we're in an amusement park. There's a boss's office, but his underling will not let us enter. So the solution is to reopen the dangerous unfinished roller coaster, push a statue of the boss onto the ride so that we can ride it down with them, so that we can get our photo taken for the gift shop, and that will act as proof, with this person having no conception that it is in fact a statue that we are pictured with. That is the logic of this game. I love it. Free stuff. Taurus Orb, Libra Orb, Scorpio Orb, Virgo Orb, Capricorn Orb. Oh wait, no, I should have said Virgo Mortensen. A Gemini Orb has been found. You shouldn't ride the roller coaster again. Who knows what could happen? Well, I'll go do that then, right after I save. I mean, are you kidding? I wasn't going to until you told me to. Got a bunch of free stuff. Dude, he's gonna be so pissed that I stole that stuff from him. Most of it I probably won't use, so I could sell it right back to him. Imagine if he actually has dialogue for if you try that. I like the front seat better. Okay, let's go. Hey, what happened to the statue? I like how the roller coaster actually slows toward the bottom. Oh, we got another photo, I guess. Well, we made it, but I'm not sure where to go. What did this do for us? Perhaps the necktie gets us something? I mean, when something seems to be a dead end, the question you always have to ask is, what changed while I was doing this? The cruise of happiness meandered down a long, quiet river in security and serenity. Due to their dangerous nature, don't approach the pools of plastic. And here that other guy wanted to climb over the wall. Well, here's what I'm going to do is look up a guide that tells me how to get at some of these things, because I'm not sitting here and trial and erroring this out. One right here, that only brings us forward one, and we do that. Thank you, old Let's Play. I'll bring you here, and pop. A loyal symbol has been found. We've got a few items we need to look at. Out of order, it seems. Loyal symbol, offensive equipment. Increases character's agility by 1. A spirit by 4. Defense by 4, attack by 4, max CC by 15, and max HP by 25. Okie dokie. We've got to start assigning these. Okay. Well, all the attack is, and maybe we shouldn't be doing this, but all the attack I like to put in the batter. Max CC also going to be the batter, but everything else, like HP, let's give that to Alpha. Spirit, let's also give that to, I don't even really fully understand what that does. Let's give it to you. Agility. Why not you? We can actually, now that we have that one, we could use one of you as, like, sort of a defensive role. meant to absorb and or dodge hits. Increases a character's defense by 4. That makes sense to make that Omega. And I am just applying these without really looking too much, but there's not a ton of strategy to it. It's time I bid these taters a later, I think. I want to see if maybe we can do something with the necktie. I'll be honest, somebody might have said something about it, and I don't really remember. Oh, I see. Haha, I'd forgotten the exact dialogue. I bet if I put on a tie, you won't let me directly. But yeah, no, if I put on a tie, I could pass for a resident, right? Like one would think. Let's try it. Yes, I can put on my tie here. I should talk to the guard at the gate. Oh, that necktie. I must say, it's certainly an improvement. One moment while I open the way. Thank you, sir. Oh man, I feel like an infiltrator. A ruffian. Rapscallion, even. There is still time to repent of your omissions, miserable ingrates. Beg my forgiveness at once, or return to limbo in an instant. Did you hear something? Lowly cretins! I am standing right before you, ready to send you to hell! Well, you useless fools, will you apologize to your father and protector? There's nothing but a tired old cat up there. A cat could still be dangerous. They have sharp claws. Yes, and they spread disease. Did you ever hear that story about the guy who got scratched by a cat? Ah, I despise all of you. But where's that voice coming from? Whatever it is, seems like he's in a bad mood. Yes, he should just enjoy this place. Nothing but peace and quiet. Here, we're safe. But it was I who made all of this for you! Are you also blinded by your pathetic fear of life? This is quite strange, isn't it? That is enough. I will teach you to respect me. Oh god, they actually came this time. Alright, don't worry, I'm coming. These friggin' things, like, what are we even supposed to do? You get the first hits! You can just come out right the gate with that. Alright, run with courage. 114 damage. The fact that you can just do, like, a ton of damage all at once. Maybe we can make you lethargic? Will it even help? Oh, that did something. Kill that guy so he doesn't get to start up. You'll just kind of do your things anyway. We need to heal. We really, really need some of us to heal. So, Batter, I would like for you to kill somebody, but we also need to start using objects. A regular hit is fine. We need to save our competence. Luck ticket. You. We got so many of these things. You got a crit brewing, so let's use that on you. Alright. Now, we can still use these in here, right? I'm pretty sure we can. Yes, we can go like that and do it between fights. And that's going to be quite important. I can't see myself. Oh, there's so many of them. And it's a maze, and there's a time limit. Okay, what are you? You look big is the problem. Everything is like a cluster of ghosts. Doing what you usually do. That did, like, nothing comparatively. Converted string, hit him. You're starting to charge up. You're gone. And we're good. There are 6 phantoms remaining in the area. Okay, so not everything is as much of a pain as those enemies. Of course, a lot of things just are those enemies, which is an issue. Yeah, I don't like the fact that you can start like that. Let's do what we always do. I'd like to heal earlier, but I'd also like to do damage earlier. Okay, Alpha. You can actually expected bracket them. Do that. Oh, wow. Alright, we'll do our object stuff out of combat. In the meantime, optimize blur this dude to death, please. Thank you. That was a big hit, too. You're less damage, it's just a nuisance. You can probably use your regular attacks on them, save some competence. Painful quandary. And kill you. Yeah, even you don't have a lot of HP. Okay, 5 left. We're doing all right so far. You, and... Oh, that's really convenient. You don't even have to wait for, like, a thing to happen. Right. You again. Alright, same as before. We're just gonna keep hitting big. We're gonna have to replenish our competence as well. It's expected bracket you. Poison. And... Blur. Batter, just start wailing on him. Poison didn't even matter. We got a Joker. 4 left. Alright. Using these between fights is key. Silver Flesh we don't have nearly as much of. But look, if we're gonna use it at a time, now's the time, right? I shouldn't have done it to Omega. Omega doesn't need it as badly. Here's you doing your thing again. Get him all you got. We're going to string you. That gets you down. We've learned that we don't have to poison you. There's no reason to. Regular attacks are enough for you guys. But you're going to do a lot of damage. There's simply no stopping it. You do your thing. And your thing. Somebody please level up and save me some items. Only 3 left. We know that there's going to be some on the right. And if it's not going to heal them completely, it's worth doing. Actually, wait. How are you guys doing on competence? Let's heal you. Just you. That's it for you. Oh my god. Okay, well, we've got time still. Nope. Out of my way. Everything looks the same. Hunting down those last few is what's going to be the end of this. Are you kidding? What about in the doors? No, leave me alone. I'll tell you everything. Will there be a sequel to Off? What are you talking about? I don't have time for this. Oh my god, is it going to turn out that there are ghosts in there and I need them all? Well, there's you there, but I can't get to you. No ghosts here that I can see. There's one there, so I know where 2 of them are. I'm not getting any easier. The problem isn't even the combat, it's the travel. Run with Courage has always been our good thing with you. It's always hit high. You're ready to do that. We might have to heal first, but we don't... That should end you. Attack. It really doesn't matter what we do here. And that's the thing, is like a lot of the time it doesn't feel like there's strategy to it. A lot of the time it feels like there's the thing you have to do, and that's all there is to it. Oh, hey, batter healed. That's good. Special home run. Hopefully that's a bigger hit. 2 phantoms remaining. Okay. We need to luck ticket the heck out of all these guys. Screw it. There's one up here, I know. Out of my way. Where was it? Wait. Where are they? Wait, if I go through here, maybe I... Nope. Yep. Okay. Courage, you. Attack. No, that was the wrong thing. Optimize blur, hit big. Wow. Alright, doesn't matter, we have run with courage now, and it's a crit. That's hit less than some crits. Omega's good. Joker received. Right there. There you are. Okay, finally. And it's another one of you, which is actually preferable. Run with courage. And Alpha. Making you lethargic might actually be better. Because you're not really you're not doing much right now. Let's start it again. Wait, what am I doing? Hang on. Run with courage. Smack, you're gone. Wow. All the phantoms have been purified. You've saved our city. And you know what? I'm not even a resident. I've purified this place, but the zone has not yet been freed from its true scourge. Where can I find Japhet? Japhet? Who's Japhet? Nothing. What's Japhet you? That works, right? The cat who directs the specters. The cat? No, I don't understand. Anyway, we're really grateful that you've helped us. But, the thing you have there... My bat? Yes, your bat. That's a mighty dangerous object. I'll have to ask you to leave the residential area. We really have discovered an HOA. And give us your tie. You understand, of course, it's just a security measure. The tie has been lost, and I can't get into any of those bunkers. Wait, was I really expected to go into those bunkers during that? I am embarrassed to admit, my dear Chris, but it appears I myself now require the assistance of you and your purifying puppet. Valerie, my beloved brother, appears to have jumped the rails of a well-regulated mind and plunged into the valley of uncontrollable madness. He pretends to be called Japhet, and falsely proclaims himself not just an emissary of the Queen, but the ruler of the Spectres. 2 roles he has usurped, no doubt. I can assure you that no one in this world has any control over the ectoplasms, so their arrival may have just been coincidental. Save, perhaps, the Queen herself, although I have yet to be acquainted with any real testimony or tangible evidence supporting that hypothesis. What if the Queen herself has been taken? At any rate, Valerie has taken up residence on the roof of the library, and while this may be mere coincidence, it seems that a flock of phantoms crowds the corridors of that same building. I believe this is a perfect mission for you, packed full of the gratuitous violence in which you seem to revel so gleefully. Alright, I'll go to the library. I will join you. Hey, you've entered our party! And can I just take this moment to say something that I do think is really interesting about this? We're gaining party members as we go, like any RPG, but they are and aren't characters. They don't speak, they don't have any character traits, and yet we sort of do feel the loss when they go down. We try to protect them. They do definitely feel like more than just objects, like more than meat shields or ecto shields. In any case, let's make our way to the roof. Ooh. Well, there's an exit to the roof, but there's also readable books. So, drawing down the last of his waning strength, he created the library, more beautiful now than it had ever been. As it pierced the noxious clouds in the sky, he took his place. Look at this. You know what this game reminds me of visually? It reminds me of this one Gremlins game I played like years and years ago, probably late 90s. I don't even remember what system it was on. And so how is it able to achieve this level of awe? Music, man, it goes a long way, and the backgrounds... Oh, Christ, it's you. Alright, who had the plastic-based weapon? Okay, I don't even need to analyze your characteristics because I just want to hurt you now. Oh, no, it's... Okay, no, research is important. It doesn't just show their health then, it shows their health forever. Okay, we're gonna start doing that a lot more often. Let's hit him. We've got a lot of damage resistance as well. Now, something else that you had told me is that defense also restores some CC, so there are times when we'll want to do that too. Now, you can make him lethargic. Doesn't do much. Optimize blur, 55. When you charge up, you're gonna kill somebody. Just about instantly. The batter needs to keep fighting, though. We're, like, hitting nothing on you. Okay. Alpha, as long as you're alive, do some poison damage. And Omega. Optimize blur. Wow. Whenever we need you. Whenever we need you. There we go. Lethargic may have saved us there. Well, back inside. Moving on now. Probably to be intercepted by something else? No. He had done everything for them. This most benevolent protector. He had given them peace, security, and endless diversion. All this in a single burst of generosity. But how consistent was that generosity? Alright, smack him. And smack. And he's not even trying. Smack. Oh, here he comes. Okay, let's try and end this quick now. There we go. Keep getting jokers. For some time, all was well, and his subjects enjoyed the world he'd made them with a child's carefree innocence. They ran through the streets, enchanted by so many... But the dynamics of this world soon tipped over into madness. The people forgot their joys, spiraling into fear and unfounded worries. No longer were they... Great. Oh, it's a whole gaggle. And here they come. Alright, well, let's run with courage. You in the back. And you're gone. You're not going to get your attack, which is what's important. Converted string this dude here. I gotta buy more eyes so that I can use them not on the batter's turn, because my lack of research here is really biting me. Optimize floor, smack this guy. Hope we'll get to save soon. Tell me more about these. Well, we learned that he's almost dead. Quite a mundane ghoul, really. Beast type, resists meat, weak to plastic. Okay, well, I can probably just regular hit him and he'll die. Smack you. You guys are kind of on your owns for this one. Because we need info on these dudes. So Down Spectre, inverted ectoplasmic incarnation, resist smoke, weak to metal. Well, it's not really up to me what we're using at a given time. Keep hitting him so he'll die. There we go. Now we've got the batter, and batter can do cool stuff like this. And we can use that luck ticket right here to heal you, Omega, rather than running all the way back. And so, the Firebird became a cat, and the cat became a tyrant. Carried away by his wrath and sorrow, he rained upon his subjects a gale of nefarious spirits. His madness blinded him to... This really was his doing, although he no longer remembers himself. So, as the specters destroyed for him the world he had himself created, he sought refuge at the summit of his most magnificent creation, the Great Library of Bismarck. And this guy. Alright, hit him. Alright, he's starting to get up there. And he's gone. Climbing the peaks ever still. Oh, there must be a solution to this. It's in the pages, isn't it? All that remained was to await the Purifier, the man who would rise up to destroy him, for in the pit of his soul he knew it. What he had done was evil. A prophecy already written. You're technically a burnt. Let's try a run with dementia against you. That certainly was effective, thank you. $5-1. I'm trying to make a note of where these things are, and also with relation to each other. So, like, on one floor was 1-4, and then we enter from here, so it's 2-9, 3-9, 4-7, 5-1 in that order. Alright, so this is it as I see it. We can try starting. It's not 1. How about 4? Let's try 4, 9. 4, 9, 9, yes. 1, 7 maybe? No. 4, 9, 9, 7, 1? Okay. And then 6, 4, 0 maybe? 4, 9, 9, 7, 1. And then 6, 6, 4. You'd be 0. There we go. Away we go. Hey, can't help but notice it's been quite a while since the last save. Never mind. We are heading into a real boss fight, I think. Nice view from up here, don't you think? It almost makes me forget that this is only a video game. Well, you got it. In the meantime, we can... Yeah, this stuff's not really super worth it to sell at this point. We can sell a loyal symbol since we've already got it. We can have that, and the old armor that we're not going to use anymore. Especially since we've got a bunch of it. Monday and Sunday. Those are both worth a fortune. The photo of Zachary is worth a ton, but do we really want to give up those cherished memories? Not today. We'll think about this some more. I should also... Hey, I should equip that stuff, right? We can always move it around later. And with that kind of power in our pocket... Well, it shouldn't be in our pocket. Protect some critical hits? Of course. Actually, maybe... Maybe we should have Sunday, and Alpha should have Monday. Keep Alpha alive and in the fight, and us from being a liability. This library seemed magnificent from the ground. It seemed magnificent from inside, but we never could have thought. Valerie. Valerie? That is the name of the cat. You have mistaken me for someone else. I am Japhet the Firebird, guardian of Zone 2. Escape from this delirium, my dear brother, and return with me to Zone 0. I built a cellar there where we might forget these sad passages. I am not your brother. I do not even belong to the race of carnivores. Look upon my true face, you nauseating old tomcat. Valerie? Do you still not understand? I am not Valerie. I am Japhet. I have taken control of your pathetic brother. Not even capable of biting all the way through a bird. Whatever. I'm here to purify you, Japhet. You who claim to control the specters. I was waiting, Batter. I will not surrender without a fight. Valerie. Oh, here we are. And it looks like Judge isn't joining us in this fight. You must understand, these fools only worry about their own pathetic troubles. I did everything for them. They're like my sons, my innumerable sons. Sometimes it's necessary to punish disrespectful children. This game can slide back and forth between silly comedy and genuine gravitas quite easily. Okay. Well, you're no burnt, so run with... I should use wide angle to start with. Royal Guardian of Zone 2. Unable to detect type, no weaknesses. Right, Alpha. You can make him lethargic. I'm not sure how long that lasts. Omega. Optimize blur. Wow. Okay. Omega. Optimize blur once more. Wow, a whole 32 points. Batter. Run with courage, please. 7. Are we even making a dent right now? I really wish we could see your health bar all the time. Converted string. We need to keep ourselves in the fight. Those are better hits. We need our crits. We're not getting them. Poison them. Alpha, you're our mage. I am not a god. I cannot be perfect. Yes, I have sinned. I recognize that. But this task is not fit for a mortal. Well, you cured everything. Ugh. Oh, you have your one-winged angel form. The bird slowly emerging. Well, actually, that's 2 wings. I'm sorry. You really... This sucks. This attack sucks so much. Hit him. I imagine he's going to start hitting bigger now. Alpha, we need your... We need to make him lethargic. It's not going to stop this attack, but... You're not hurting that badly. Optimize. Batter. Could restore HP on somebody. I don't think that's needed just yet. Okay, no, you're very low. Converted string will do you next. Alright, Omega. I'm thinking you just use a... this does plastic damage. I'm thinking you use a Silver Flesh on Alpha. We're going to start poisoning you again. You've been muted, Batter. You can still attack. Alpha, you can make them lethargic again. Omega, just please try and hit for something. Very well, Purifier. If it is my destiny, then I am ready to die. But first, prepare yourself to look upon my true form. And now's where the boss fight actually starts. I am Japhet, Lord of the Second Zone. I am the Millennial Firebird. Now let us fight. Okay, but I can't do much right now. None of these are combat items either. Just hit. Oh my god. Soprano. Hit him. Omega, you are once again going to use Silver Flesh on Alpha because we need to keep this stuff going. Alpha. Should we poison? No, lethargic. 40 is a good hit at least. Batter. Attack. We're just not doing damage. That's always been the problem with bosses. I'm guessing that they probably have like high defense value. Alpha can start defending to regain some. Do it. Only 10. Hardly worth it. Muting is cured. Omega. Attack. Doesn't last long enough, man. Batter. Now's your time to shine. Alpha. Lethargic again. Just got warbled. Hit him. 49. We're just not doing enough. Alright, Alpha, you need to heal yourself, yes. Omega. You're better off healing the batter, I think. I hate using all these items. You're already cured! That's insane. All of these fights are just battles of attrition. Batter can do cool stuff next time. You defend. Maybe we'd be better off just poisoning you. Okay. Oh my god. Just attack. How much health do you have? Alright, we need to heal Alpha once more. Alpha needs to use a silver ticket on itself. There's just nothing else, or silver flesh. Actually, do we have something that does more? Not really. How to just keep attacking. Omega, you restore the batter. We're gonna have to start buying stuff in the future. As for Alpha, you can poison him. Just do damage. Batter, you're still muted. Poison actually doing a lot. Omega needs to be healed. Now. Omega, heal yourself. This thing, it really did just drain all our competences on nothing. Wow, the music stopped and now we're just hearing birds tweeting. Alright, there we go. You can converted string this guy. Doing all that damage. We spent so much time trying to just stay in the fight that we're not even damaging. Batter needs to get back in. Omega, we got nothing. So attack. Alpha's got no health. We are actually just burning through all of these. Omega. Heal the batter. It does affect objects as well. Use your competence, hit him. Everybody's constantly down. Alpha, heal Omega. Omega. Use another Silver Flesh on Alpha. Batter. Just keep doing your stuff. Because those guys really are a support system. Alpha keeps getting hurt. Omega, heal Alpha once more. Alpha is muted and so can't do any of the things I need them to do. Tell you what. Inspiration does plastic damage. Why don't we try it anyway? 37. Wow. Wow. I mean, I know it wasn't weak to anything, but still, I would have expected it to do something. Special attack with low impact, that's not worth it, right? Omega, just freaking hit him. Omega, heal yourself. We're going through all of our items in this one fight. Is this fun to watch at all? Like... Oh, hey, Alpha's mute is cured. Let's defend. And we're muted again, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, Omega... Still poisoned, God. Alpha. Poison him again. At least we'll passively damage him. That was big. We could probably cure our effects, right? Belial's meat. Cure the batter. Alpha, you use your competence to just hit him. And that's what does it in the end. Oh, we really do need to just run around and farm, don't we? Everybody's leveling up. Pisces card. Oh, Look at you, feathers falling all over. So, you have beaten me. You can be proud, Batter. You have accomplished your mission. Valerie, you are defeated, Japhet, guardian of the second zone. This land is now pure. Would you like to save? I sure would. Forgive me for my crimes is the achievement. Defeat Japhet. You again. The bird. He left too. You're like a meta-observer. Pillar art found Japhet. Okay, let's go see our loot. Set that to Japhet. It depicts our battle on top of the tower, with a helpless worker scampering around with a gleeful ghost in pursuit. Come on, you can't convince me they're not adorable in the bumper art. But we'll leave that for a while and then switch it back. In the meantime, we've just gained access to Zone 3. I wonder if Judge will have anything to say about that when next we meet. None of the Spectre leaders knew that they were Spectre leaders. They were all possessed, all taken. We've seen the same thing happen to a number of the citizens. At what point are we just usurping the order? Well, I guess the citizens don't seem to know about this, don't accept it. The question is, will our efforts be appreciated? They certainly weren't before. Alright, let's learn what this place is about, although I am going to end it momentarily. Ooh, is this more of an industrial place? The soundtrack does seem to indicate that things are getting a bit more serious now. And it's felt like it. I mean, what a massive difficulty spike in this part. We have definitely way more tools to help keep us in the game, but it's starting to seem like we need to grind a bit. We need to get into combat encounters so that we can get a bunch of free items and XP. I really have to wonder what people who are used to turn-based combat, like Final Fantasy style, think about this game's combat. Because to me, it is just kind of a slog, honestly, especially in these tougher enemies. It can be fun at times when it's like short and sweet, but stuff like that, it really is just like, okay, logistically, can I sustain this? Although the dialogue is cool, the stakes are getting higher, and things are getting more serious in the tone, in the story, certainly in the music. And just as before, I am finding myself more invested than ever. The series isn't like other series in that I haven't teed up any episodes in advance, to use a batting metaphor. No, this kind of came out, and I just sort of jumped on it and started uploading, and so what that means is that I'm reading your comments episode to episode, and some of you have brought up some really interesting things, partly how this game and things that were inspired by it are actually sort of, like, interesting in the way they handle their player character not being in control of themselves. And in this case, it really makes sense. This character, the Batter, is completely fine with being puppeteered because they view themselves on a holy mission. We are essentially their god ordering them into battle. And it makes me like the character a lot more, that sort of religious determination. They are always so certain of everything. They just arrive into a crowd of panicking onlookers, speak with absolute authority, and with certainty in everything they do. Everything seems like it's of massive importance, and like it's no big deal for them, because they will accomplish their mission, and it comes across in very few words. But we are constantly put to the test, now more so than ever, and I'm sure that's going to continue here. So until next time, if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.